Hey, what's up, people of the fucking internet? I'm a Martian man. I come from the future. Dingleberries, Fringleberries, beep 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 beep. On our way home, we have left the premises, so I can say it all I want. Hey, fuck you! I fucking hate this place, man. I fucking hate work. Fuck work. I finished Sword Art. Well, I finished the third season of Sword Art Online. I am about to beat Dark Souls. I've beaten all 4 Lords of Cinder, and I believe I have to go use all of those souls on the, I use them on the thrones inside of Firelink, and then that'll activate the final boss area or whatever. So I'm pretty close to beating Dark Souls 3. Other than that, same shit as the other day. So basically, yeah, like I guess it was a couple days ago. Monday morning when I got home from work, I was just like, okay, I need something to do to tire me out before I go to bed. I usually get home at like 6 in the morning, and then I'm like, okay, do something, get a little sleepier, then go lay down. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna eat like I always do when I get home. Get a big old bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then I will watch something. And I was like, well, we got Netflix again. Let me look up Netflix. And of course I didn't see anything of interest on Netflix, so I was like, oh, Sword Art Online Season 2. I haven't seen this one yet, so let me start this up. Now, originally when I heard about this season, I was like, what the fuck? Like the main character, Kirito, is a girl now. This is really fucking dumb. But I was like, whatever. I'll watch it when it's all out. So I think it ended probably last year or something like that. All 26 episodes came out. And it took me this long to watch it, which is really rare for me, because usually when I see like a sequel to a season, there's more episodes of a show that I've watched, I usually get on it immediately. But I was like, fuck it, let's wait. So I finally sat down and watched season 2 or season 3, I guess you'd call it. It's weird. The way that they do Sword Art is the first 12 or 13 episodes or 14 episodes of Sword Art Online was season 1. Then the last 12 or 13 episodes was season 2. So then this is just entitled like Sword Art Online Season 2 or Sword Art Online 2. But it's technically season 3. It's the 3rd arc in the storyline. So it starts off immediately like not really focusing too much on Kirito or like his adventures or his like companions. They introduced this character named Shinon, I think, and she is playing this game. It's called Gun Gale Online, and she's like a sniper unit, and so it shows her like assassinate this guy or whatever, and it's very like character building. Like they're like, oh, blah 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 blah. They're like kind of talking more about the lore of the game, and they're like building up her character to be like this calm and calculated killer. And so that's how they introduce her. She like takes out this insanely like powerful like player in the game, and it was really cool. Like instantly I was brought back to like, okay, this isn't a bad anime. This is an entertaining anime. So I was like, okay, I'm down to start this again. So the first 3 episodes went by pretty quick. I was like, fuck, I just watched an hour of Sword Art. So then I was like, alright, backburn this. And then my day off rolled around the other day, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna keep watching this. So I watched like a couple more episodes, and then I got like hooked. So then I watched 3 hours of it. I got up to like episode 9 or something like that. And like instantly I was like, oh fuck, man, like I gotta see what's gonna happen. Now I don't think this season's better than the first. Okay. I think the first season is the best season of the show. Season 2 isn't my favorite. Okay, so it would go season 1 is my favorite, then season 3 would be my favorite, my next one in order, then season 2. I really didn't like season 2 at all. So season 3 though, it gets a little predictable a bit, like there near the end, but it was pretty cool for most of it. I mean, the thing about Sword Art though is because season 1 was so like, the stakes were so high in Sword Art Online that it's hard to really topple a game where you just die if you die in the game. So what they do with this season, like the gimmick or whatever, is there's a player going around killing players in the game. So basically Kirito gets brought on to like figure out like how the hell is this guy doing this? That's really weird, because they're not dying the same way they died in Sword Art, and they're not there's not many people dying. So I think at the time of him being told to like go investigate, there was only 2 deaths. And so he basically goes and he has to convert his character data from the first game, or the second game he was playing, which was it Alfheim Online, or ALO, I forget what it stands for. The Elf game, the Elf MMO that he plays. He has to basically switch over to this Gun Gale game, and pretty much what that means is most of the main characters of the show aren't going to be in there, which I don't mind. This anime is basically just a harem for Kirito, so I was like, okay, whatever. Let's see some new characters, and they don't really introduce many characters. They introduce maybe like 2 or 3 inside of Gun Gale. They really give more than a couple episodes of screen time. So pretty much the way the story structure works throughout this season is Kirito's trying to investigate why these people are dying. He meets Shinon like pretty early in like starting the game, so they team up. And the thing is, he immediately comes to the conclusion that like in order to figure out how this guy's doing it, he needs to become like acknowledged in the game. Like, so the guy who's killed the first 2 people, which were champions, he'll want to like target Kirito. So he's like, okay, instantly I gotta win this tournament that's coming up, and it just happens to be the day that he logs into the game, and it just happens to be the day that she's walking by. Very, very coincidental, but so basically she shows him around, teaches him how to play the game. They basically get into a tournament together, and then throughout that experience, we start to meet more about Shinon and like why she's so like why she's so fixated on being the best, and we actually see a lot of out of game for her story. Basically, it's pretty cool. She ends up murdering a person in the real world, and then because of that, she has a phobia. She develops a phobia, and basically this game is her outlet to like kind of get over that fear, but it's like a very hard thing for her to do. So she comes to the conclusion that if she becomes strong enough in the game, aka being the best player, she'll be strong in the real world. So I think she definitely gets the most character time in this season. Kirito is the same as he always is. It's for Kirito's friend. We see them maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and they're the same still bullshit, harem bullshit. Like what do we got? We got the blacksmith girl who's a tsundere. We got Kirito's girlfriend who's like Asuna. She's kind of just like blah 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 blah. Hurry up and come back to this game. We don't want to miss you too long. She's just like super caring, like typical like the perfect like you know, perfect girlfriend or whatever. She's like very worried for him. She's very nice to him. Whatever. But I just don't care about those old characters anymore. Like, even in Sword Art Online Season 1, like, I really didn't give a shit. In Season 2, I could care even less. And I think in Season 2, they introduced a shitload of characters. It'd be helpful if I actually remembered Season 2 very well, but I haven't seen that since it aired. And that was a while ago. But no, Season 3, man, aside from the opening and the ending, I probably could have marathoned that entire show in one sitting. But time was on the table, and I didn't want to spend it all watching that. So I think it was 13 episodes. What would I give that season? I'd probably give that season just a 2 out of 3, just because it did its job. It was entertaining, it was interesting, kept me going. But the opening, the ending just didn't do anything for me. And there was a recap episode in there. Get that shit out of there. I don't want that. I felt they were very heavy into recapping or flashbacking events that have already happened in the season. There's a span of episodes. I forget the number of episodes, but it's like 2 episodes back to back where they finally confront the guy who's killing people in the real world, and it turns into like a chase scene that just drags and drags and drags on, and then they basically fortify themselves in an area where they have to like time to discuss a plan and stuff like that. and I swear they say the same fucking idea like 10 times. They're just like, they're like, oh, well, maybe he's killing people via this method. No, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe he's killing them via this method. Okay, no, not really. And then Shinon, I'm not strong enough to fight anymore. I'm done. And then he's like, well, we can't log out of the game. And then she's like empowered, like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna snipe him out with my sniper rifle. And then he's like, no, you're too weak. You can't fight him. I'm gonna have to be the one to fight him. And she's like, I'm too weak. And then, like, it's like a big circle fucking jerk. It's like the same idea is being thrown around for like 2 episodes straight. And it doesn't progress until like finally those 2 episodes get over. But when the action and the story starts to actually go, it can be interested. So that's why I'm giving it a 2 out of 3, just a slightly above average season. The last season I would give that a 1 or a 1.5. That was average or below average. I can't remember, but I do like this anime. Like, don't get me wrong. I just think that they're trying to appeal to too many different demographics. In Japan, I don't know why, but they love to make these black-haired or brown-haired main characters who surround themselves with like 5 to 10 different girls who they all either beat him up, or they adore him, or they love him, or, you know, you never have like the mutual, just like the female group in the, like, in real life, not every guy in a group is going to be like, oh yeah, like, I want to bang all these girls. And not every girl is going to be like, oh man, I want to bang this guy, like this specific guy. Like, I'm not even going to think of any of the other guys in the group. I'm just going to think about the one guy. And it sucks, but I'm there for the action. I'm there for the action, man. So, yeah.